Hello, Toni, the Global Healer.
Hello.
You look beautiful. I love your hair. You look so pretty all the time.
Thank you.
I saw your birthday videos. You made me a movie star. They looked gorgeous in those videos.
I was just like, oh.
Let's see if we've got any viewers there. Let's have a look. See, no, tonight, what are you doing tonight? Readings, healings? What would you like to do?
Whatever people are needing.
Sure.
I just basically go off of so what source wants to do, and if they want a mini reading, then I'll do that. And if they want a mini clearing tonight or a mini healing.
Yeah. Okay, and sorry. If anyone wants to be on the show, if anyone wants to read in, you can get in on the studio in video or audio, or you could do it in the comments. But hello to Sarah Dorr. She is beautiful, isn't she?
Who's Sarah? Oh.
Now, Sarah Dorr's one of our psychics. Now, when are you coming on the show, Sarah? But yeah, so you are, so you've got your tarots there, and you do a mixture of things, really, don't you?
Yeah, so I just go off of the energy and what source wants me to do. I also have my bowl tonight too, so we'll probably do some of that, and just a sample of my clearing of vibrational frequency stuff that I've been doing. I just did it on a client a couple nights ago, and she was blasted. She felt so much better the other day. So, yeah, and actually it went pretty deep within her meridians and got rid of things. So, I'll probably give a little sample of that. And if people want a 30-minute session with that, I really would encourage you, especially with a lot of people with their stress, anxiety, a lot of people that need to clean their meridians out.
Yes. Hello to Charles. Thank you for joining. And what Sarah's saying. Okay. The equipment was damaged or something. Yeah.
What is the equipment? Oh, hard drive. Gotcha. Oh, so yeah. So I'm gonna channel angel messages. If somebody wants a mini reading, I give channeled messages for people also with using my oracle cards that I use with a touchstone. So yeah, so I'll be doing that, and then also a frequency clearing if somebody needs clearing, and yeah.
You've done healing on me, and it worked. It was amazing. And what else have you done for me? You did something, yeah, a body scan. That's right. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah. So I did a holographic. Holographic 5D. The reason why it's 5D is like it's deeper than an X-ray, and it's color. It's color X-ray. So, like a vision thing, but also holographic means that I can be in the same room as you, doing work. So yeah, that was a pretty deep session, and then I do the biofield scan with it.
Yeah, it was good. Good stuff. Sarah wants you to explain more.
So it's kind of difficult to explain, but the biofield energy field, we're like all energy, So I do like with my hands. I could see, feel, and see like if there's stagnant energies or cords or anything karmic, generational curses, soul ties. So I do like a scan on the outside, and then when I do my healing, I go deep within a holographic, deep healing. So I can see things that are that need to be removed. I guess that's how I do it. That's how I do my intuitive readings also, and that's how I do medical intuitive. So I just kind of get into your energy field, and then I bring you up, and then I do my scans. I can feel the stagnant energies. I can also see. So yeah, it's pretty intense. I just call it the biofield scan because that's what Spirit wanted me to name it. So I haven't really met anybody else that does similar things. So yeah, so that's what I do with that. It goes pretty detailed explanations of it. So yeah. I think I have it on my website to explain about it and what it is. But yeah, so I could see past life stuff, karmic stuff, generational stuff, and ancestral stuff, contracts. I also could see like money blocks, financial blocks, the stagnant energy within that. Also like relationship issues, where is it coming from, stemming from? Is it stemming from your karmic life, or is it stemming from your generational, or did it all of a sudden start happening, with being with your previous relationship? They might have some stagnant stuff that you're connected to still that will make it hard for financial or relationships. Another thing too is I do a scan, and sometimes I could see like when you have lost if you've lost a baby, and that baby is still kind of within you. I usually see half moons. And sometimes, when the baby didn't get to have full term, sometimes it could cause also division in relationships too, as protection. So yeah, it's just everybody's different. Not one person is the same. Another thing too is I tune your DNA song, as we have 13 energy fields within that. Tune if your DNA song is out of place, then I find out what the root cause and what's the reason, I guess. So well, you can book a session with me. It's like, usually I like to do an hour session on somebody. Or 30 minutes is okay, but an hour is usually very, very intense. So just like when I do my clearing, I use frequencies and vibrations along with my crystal bowl, and then also I remove the energy with my hand, kind of thing, remove it, unblocking and all that stuff. So I have quite a few technique things that I do with people. So yeah, you could definitely do that, or you could try a little mini one on here. So, but the mini ones are okay, but for a deeper sensation, a deeper one, it'll be better. So yeah, so I don't know. So I see Sarah's here. I don't know who else is here. But yeah, so there's a lot of people that use crystal balls, but I use mine in a different way. I also use my crystal bowl for, I don't have for light language activations, and also light language activations as in like codes. Light codes to open you up, and then also third eye activations. So both of those, the solar plex and also the third eye, is very important. And so I do a vibrational, I work on the neurons with that. I work with 3 different types of hormones within the body, also the thymus area, the melatonin, and also to remove any calcifications that are on your third eye. And then I do a whole third eye activation. And sometimes when I do that, it opens you up. And then I start seeing like your galactic star family, your avatars. Sometimes I see guides and I could tell you what they look like, or where you came from. So yeah, so it goes pretty deep with that stuff. Okay. Hi, Tara. How are you? So you're a medium? Yeah. So, and I usually, and just to say that, I'm a medium too, but when I get other mediums that come to me for clearing, clearing of anything that has attached themselves to them, as in, you know, that they feel icky or they feel like there's cords on them. So I do a vibrational tune up and clearing on them, and they feel amazing after that. So it's always good to see other people, if you're a medium, to get cleared of all things that are following you. Sometimes it happens with your work. Oh, Tara. Okay, now I remember you. You feel much better now. Thank you so much. After our session, did you detox at all after our session that we had? I have to get my book so I can put my bowl. Okay. Yeah, so what happened, Tara? So we did that session for 30 minutes on onlinepsychics.live, and I just wanted to know, because usually it takes more than one session. Okay, so you're still detoxing. Okay, yeah, because usually sometimes the energy will increase the next 24 to 48 hours, and then it causes a kind of like a healing crisis, like a detoxing from it, and that can be, you know, either from emotions or pain, etc., etc. But at least we brought it to the surface and started removing things. But like I said, it's like an onion. So it's layers. Sometimes it's more than one layer. We have to go deeper and deeper to get every root causes down. So I always suggest with my sessions, at least 3 sessions, to really get down to the deep roots of it all and healing. So yeah, so just make sure if you can, like, take some people always take salt baths with Epsom salt, but Epsom salt is really not for the spiritual side. I always suggest people get Dead Sea salt. Like, they have 5-pound buckets of Dead Sea salt from, you know, the holy place, Jerusalem, you know, but I always suggest that because that's more of the spiritual side. So it helps detox. It also helps remove things, like if you went to the store or you went to the hospital or anything like that. Sometimes, you know, cords, those spirits kind of jump on people, and they don't realize, why do I feel like this? This is so strange. Why am I feeling this way when I wasn't like that before? And that's because something obviously jumped off of another person onto you. And then, so I always suggest not Epsom salt, but Dead Sea salt is the best with baking soda. And that also helps with detoxification too, with you, spiritually too. And then I also suggest, like, drinking lots of lemon water. And drinking lots of green smoothies if you can, green foods and all. So yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Got my bowl out here. Yeah, so what'd she say? Oh, Charles is still here. My son Ryan was killed 5 months ago. As Kat knows, I'm interested in your gifts. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Wow. I'm sorry for that. My son's name is Ryan too. That's pretty hard. And then, are you able to communicate with him as a medium? Sometimes I find it that I meet a lot of mediums that have a difficult time connecting to their own families that have crossed. So they go to other mediums to get words from loved ones. Do you have that same issue, Sarah? So Sarah, was there something traumatic that happened from his head up? Because I'm getting like visions of that, of tragic from like the head area. I'm not seeing it clearly, but that's what an image that I'm getting impressed to do. Again, my name is Toni The Global Healer, an intuitive reader and a medium, and I have 30 years experience. I've been doing this for a very long time. It was not, I never went to school or man taught. This was only from the source that taught me. Actually, source told me not to learn anything from books or people. So I was to learn this gifting myself, and it was quite hard because it started when I was so young, and no one could really understand me. So yeah, so I had to, since I was 5 years old, it started. I was visited by beings, angelic beings, and galactic beings, and stuff like that. And I thought it was normal at the time. And then when I got older, I started projecting like just pure love towards things that were hurt. And like there was a hurt bird, or there was an animal that was sick. And I would have such deep compassion at that age, and just kind of like projected the pure love energy. And I would see these animals or people completely healed as a child, and I was so grateful and happy, but I didn't know, like I said, I thought it was pretty normal. So like I started helping people with like MS, or people with Lyme disease, or other elements, people that were in wheelchairs. So, and then of course the bird, I just can't get over it. The bird like came in, and it just died. And then I just projected that energy, that love, crystal, rainbow energy, just pure heart compassion. And that bird got up and flew away. So it was like, woo, that was pretty intense seeing that when you're a pretty young kid. And then later on, I had near-death experiences where I seen the other side, and I came back with more abilities, more sensitivities. And then I was like in a coma for 4 months. So I learned all over again, life and how to eat, how to do such and such. But I couldn't, everything was just so much intensified, as in like my vision, my senses, everything. And I was seeing people, on the other side, spirits, good and bad spirits. I would always be visited by my angelic beings. Like I have one that has been with me, it's not a her or he, but Queen Angel, that I work with. Queen Angel is huge. So I had 3 different angels that kept me alive, came into my body, and kept me alive while I was, then when I woke up 4 months later. But yeah, so I started doing music. I didn't never have music abilities. I started trying to bring music that I've heard on the other side. So yeah, a lot of experience here. Let me see your comments. Okay, so yeah, so it's a hard time to connect. Sarah, yeah, it's so then that's why we need each other as gifted souls, you know. Sometimes we need others to help and to communicate with our loved ones, you know, or even a healer needs to go to another healer, you know, because we can't seem to heal ourselves sometimes. So Sarah said blunt forces trauma to his head. Yes. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, because I definitely felt that. And he died at the scene. Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. So, so like my husband's nephew, he went missing. What was it? February 5th, he went missing, and he's still missing. They haven't found him yet. And I kind of like felt like he was alive for a couple days, but I felt like he passed. And he wanted to pass. It's almost like he kind of climbed into like a cave or something. I could see it, but I'm not there. But it was difficult to connect, most definitely, because it's family, perhaps. I don't know. But so we're still kind of like looking for his body to find him. Okay. All right. So yeah, with Ryan, and he was, I don't know why I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting like motorcycles with him, but I'm seeing like pictures of motorcycles, and I keep on seeing like a tree or something. There was a wood pole or a tree or something. Does he have a sister too? He's showing me a female. But yeah, I definitely he keeps on showing me things, so I just want to make sure that I'm connected to the right person, because you know, being in a room, we can always pick up on other things too with other people. But I definitely feel like he's trying to say something to a sibling or a female. I'm getting like a female, and I'm getting like a tree and like a wood pole or something, and then he's showing me something to do with like a bike or a motorcycle. So like he's showing me this motorcycle, and he's like just showing me like he said he should have like looked or something, like he regrets not looking. So yeah, there was definitely he's like upset with himself for not looking. But another thing too is I think the other person that was involved with this was either on the phone texting or something, or a little bit intoxicated maybe. So I'm kind of getting some intoxication. Another thing too is I keep on getting an image of a shoe like a Nike shoe or something like that. But yeah, he seems to be saying something to a sister or siblings, a female. She has like brown hair, wavy, kind of like a dirty blonde maybe. Yeah, so He hasn't like passed. It's kind of like he's still kind of accepting that he's not gone yet. He's definitely hanging around. He keeps on showing me some kind of ball. I don't know if it's soccer ball or, but he's just showing me something like that. He says he rolls something around your house or something. Yeah. So anyways, I'll just, whenever I get something like that, I'll continue to, did somebody get his heart, or I see something to do with heart too. Let me see. Okay, so he died at the scene. He had blunt forces to his head. Okay. Oh, you said, oh my God, I said cave as soon as you said he was missing. Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely send you a picture and see what you can get. But yeah, it's a pretty sad situation. We're all been kind of affected by it, trying to find him. Motorcycle was struck broadside. Yes, he was two sisters he adored. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he definitely is showing the protection that he is covering them with lots of love. And he almost like shows me like he's kind of like a comedian too. He loved to laugh, so. Okay. All right, so he was showing me something to do with his heart. Okay, that I get. Yeah, so I just really feel like he gave a lot out to other people, and they're going to be like kind of like taking on a lot of his sense of humor, you know, a younger sense of humor. Like he seems young to me, so. Yeah, Sarah, that's what I was feeling too. I felt like he kind of covered himself up, kind of, but I guess he told his friends that he wanted to go in the wilderness and kind of die. So I think that that's why it's been hard searching for him, because he's covered up. I felt the same thing. So that's good to know. Yeah. So if anybody would like to have a reading, it's $35 right now for a mini reading, or if you would like to have a mini energy healing, a remote energy healing, that is also available. And then a mini clearing of tuning of your meridians or any cords. So yeah, just let me know if you would like to try a mini right now. The readings are $35, and I do an intuitive bio scan for that. And I use my touchstones for confirmation. So I'm not too sure who's here or how many people are here. Okay, I'll do that, Sarah. So today is my birthday. Come on, everybody. You know that Spirit's here today. Today I'm a big 51. 51 already. Halfway through life.
Is it today?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, it was yesterday. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Well, you're a day ahead of me, so.
Ah, yeah. Happy birthday.
So thank you. Yeah. So it's today. I'm doing readings on my birthday.
I wished you happy birthday yesterday.
Oh, you did. That's okay. A lot of people were wishing me happy birthday the day before. I woke up with so many inboxes today of people wishing me happy birthday, from inboxing me from my homepage, Facebook, and from my spiritual page, and from my other pages. I'm like, oh my God, so many people.
You're getting them now, Tara Lynn, Renee. Oh my, happy birthday.
Hi, Renee. Thank you, guys.
Sarah's wished you happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the birthday blessings.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hey, have you got your singing bowl there?
Yep, I got it right here.
I love it. I found one on eBay.
Did you?
Yeah, it's only $15, but it's a metal one, like a brass.
Oh, yeah. My friend got 2 brass ones, and they didn't work so good, she said.
Oh, really? I didn't think. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, she said that she called me last night, and she says, Toni, what am I doing wrong here? It's not working. I was like, So she kept on trying it different ways, and it was not very loud, and yeah, it didn't have like the crystal sound.
All right. Yeah, what glass one?
So she's gonna send it back, and she's gonna get a crystal bowl instead.
Yeah, not glass.
Yeah, and I want to get the crystal triangle. Have you seen the crystal triangles?
No.
And it's got like a crystal glass. It's all glass, but it's so beautiful. It has such a frequency, because when I do, we used to have a spa called the Healing Rooms, and people were able to, they laid on cots and stuff, and we used to do the chimes over them, and the bowls, and the high pitch frequency vibrational stuff. And man, we've seen so much stuff. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But it's good. But yeah, I want to get that. And then also what about the brass little cup things? I forgot what they were called, but they're on a string, and then you kind of bring them like this.
Oh, I've seen them.
Yeah, those ones are good to have too.
Okay.
Those brass ones. Huh?
What do you call them?
I forgot what they were called, but they are. I'm sure that they have them on eBay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. If anyone would like a reading, please click the link above the video stream. $35. And I want to please subscribe. You get a prize. We'll get a win a prize at the website.
I couldn't hardly hear you. Something happened.
Oh, I'll just send about our prizes, our prize wheel, and YouTube to subscribe. Hit the red button.
Tara says, "What is it? Is it called a symbol? I'm not sure. I totally forgot."
Yes, I don't know either.
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm going to give an example of one of my frequency vibrational clearing. It might be a little loud. Hopefully it's not. So like when I do all the way from the crown all the way down to the root. So I do a high frequency, and then I do an octave below that, and then I do 2 octaves below that. So I guess we'll do a upper heart. We're going to do upper heart frequency, okay? So it might be a little too loud, but let's see how you guys feel with the upper heart frequency healing. All right, so I'm just going to do that right now. So this is the upper heart. And that's the octave below. And then we're going to do the 2 octaves below. So we are tuning the frequencies of the upper heart, the meridian, and this is also a blue-green color. So that's just kind of an example of that one. And I use my bowl with it also. These are pre-recorded bowl things and frequencies that I did. This one's a brow. So it gets pretty high, so but I'm just going to only do that just a brief because it's very powerful. And sometimes it actually interrupts the frequency, the computer sometimes. So. All right, so yeah, so each one that I do a high frequency, and then I go one octave below that, and then I go 2 octaves below that. So it's very powerful session for clearing and for also rebalancing with my bowls. So, and then I'll do my bowl here really quick. And then sometimes I do light language with it. Do more of a singing with it. And then I open up some light codes. So that's kind of like that with my bowl. I do a lot of singing with it over people. So yeah. So that's an example. And it's very powerful. Believe me, you'll be like floating and you'll be like your whole body just went through a huge clearing and like you have to pinch yourself, see if you're here. Am I still here? Oh my God, I'm buzzing. So yeah, so I do that. I have 2 different mallets. I have this one, and then I have this one. Light therapy, I like to always put these inside the bowls, but to brighten them up, but they switch for different colors. Pretty cool. So when we had our spa and stuff, we had a steam shower, and we would put essential oils in the steam shower. And we also had like the colors that changed, every color that would change in the steam shower. And that was kind of like a light therapy with the essential oils, but it really helped a lot of people too. So let's see. I channel a lot of angelic messages too for people. I use my galactic deck here. The Galactic Light Star deck for each. This one is right here is a sacred portal. This sacred portal has a huge message within that for, but I definitely love the artwork here. This one's Destiny. But yeah, so I use different decks. I don't just use one deck with people. So another thing too is I have the Archangel Oracle deck for goddesses. I really like these because these are messages from the archangels. And also I'm teaching about the angels here soon. Different rankings, different angels that people don't know or are not aware of that are just as high as the archangels that everybody typically calls. But anyway, so yeah, so I'll be doing that with essential oils and with how to set up the altars for each angel for your prayer closet and all that good stuff. Let's see, she's about to go now. Please mention me again. All right, good night, Sarah. Thank you for coming. All right, so I don't know if anybody here would like to have a mini reading because it would be nice to do one. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. All right. So another thing too is I dropped my phone on the floor, but I have my own oracle deck coming out here pretty soon, I pray. I will probably be using my own deck before I have them for sale, just so that I can kind of like do some teaching about the cards and then showing how you really don't need a book with the cards, because they're going to be all printed um, with the things on the back, you know, so you're going to be seeing things. So when you're holding up a card here, you're going to be able to go off of your intuition, your intuitiveness. So I think it's important to go off of your intuitiveness more so if you're giving readings on cards. So it's going to be really powerful that you're tapping into that source for answers for that, instead of, you know, I know I'm going to have a book out, but I'm just going to start showing people before the book is done. So I'm going to have my deck out here soon. I'm making the Oracle Galactic, the rare cards. So they're going to be a variety of the angels, and there are 33 different meridians. Also with the angelic light codes on them, angel messages, star families, etc., etc. So very excited to get them done, and can't wait to introduce them to you guys. But I do have a book that's going to be coming out with that. So with each card also comes with a crystal, a certain crystal, and then also essential oil, what to use when you're going through whatever you're going through with the reading. So it's going to be a very amazing book, reference book too. And then also it's going to be coming in a wood carved box. So it's going to be very beautiful. Either they could do the cigar box style, or they could do the wood box. Tara said, how long does it take to open third eye if it's blocked? For one session with me for an hour, for that, a lot of people feel a huge difference. And then they start getting active, you know, they start getting things. But sometimes people need extra. So like 1 hour session with that third eye, then sometimes they would need to come back like maybe a week or so after that, or it just depends on the person. I have to do a complete scan on you before you even start that. So, and then I could tell you what's going on too. Yeah, if it's clogged or if it's, you know, got chemicals and stuff like that, I do the whole removal of that, remove the calcification, work with your 3 different hormones, making sure that they're all together, working, I think I said neurons, firing neurons, the firing order. So it's a pretty intense thing to do. And then also you got to make sure that you are ready for it, because it can also cause a huge detox if you're not healed up on other areas. So I always tell people, make sure that you're ready for it, or get a healing session before you do that is a very good thing to do, I would say, because it can really detox things that you didn't know that was there, that need to be detoxed and removed before the third eye can actually start activating. So activations are not like you're going to be like this extended. You're not going to be like having super downloads all at once. It's a period of sections. So I have had a lot of clients that have gotten those, and they're seeing amazing things. A lot of things have changed in their whole life. It's amazing. So I got some great testimonies on that from the third eye activation. And then also getting the solar plex activated too for more intense visitations and light codes and light language. It's not just light language, but it's more. Okay. Yeah. So I would really, really recommend to do some a reading with me, because it's different. It's not a typical kind of reading. It's a little bit different. When I do the whole scan, I do the bio scan to find out from your past, present, the lesson that you're learning into your future. It's really, really awesome. Are you still here with me, Kat? I feel so alone.
Yes.
I was like, I feel so alone.
Doing some admin work. I was listening to you.
Oh yeah, I'm just like talking. La, la, la.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just relaxing when you do the singing bowl. Love it.
Oh, did you feel it?
Yeah.
Did you feel so like the tunings, the frequencies that I use is very powerful also?
Yeah, I love it. Really love it.
Yeah, so I want to have like you know, like a room, like a healing room where people sign up, like at least 10 people, and then they're live with me when I do it, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So they all get like this overwhelming clearing and rebalancing and retuning. And then also that causes too activation of third eye also.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a variety of different things.
Yeah, that's all good.
So Tara says, so she's the one we were having problems the other night when she found me on your page. And then I couldn't figure out how to, I can't connect unless I either talk to them, I have to talk to them, or I have to have a picture. So we couldn't figure out the picture. And so then she came back. I guess she was crying because she lost my page. It took her a little bit to find me.
Okay.
And then she finally found me, and then she called me, so I was able to connect that way. But it worked out really awesome. It was very emotional, very beautiful session.
That's good. Yeah.
And I'm glad to hear that she is feeling somewhat better from that 30-minute healing.
Yeah, good.
So we did some energy healing and removing some, but it's like layers, you know. When a person's going through so much, it just takes a bit, you know, layer by layer. I can only go down so much until that is completely healed, you know, removed. And then when I go back in there again on another session, then I'll see another layer, like another 5 layers, you know. Yeah. So it's pretty intense, pretty cool. And then when I finally go into the last time and I don't see very much, and that means and then also the DNA song, you know, the tuning keeps on tuning, you know, and then when I hear the body harmonizing, like as an you know, kind of thing, then we're done. Then we're done. And then I always recommend people to get follow-ups, because it's, you know, you have to go in every so often just to make sure that there's nothing there that came on, you know, or clogging you up again. So my clients come back to me like at least once a month to get tune-ups.
Oh, okay, once a month.
Yeah, so once a month after they're completely healed, or I say, you know, whenever they feel like it. And some people come to me like every 2 months. So.
Okay.
Yeah, because something happens, you know, and then they're like, I don't want to be clogged, or, you know, something's going on. I don't like it. Clear me off. Or like I have people that are healers or people that are mediums, they come to me for clearing after their sessions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it helps them because then they're able to not get foggy headed, or if there's cords following them, or you know what I mean, from doing sessions with other people.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So it's good to do that.
Hey, where's your feedback page?
What?
Where's your feedback page for your clients, your reviews?
Oh, for feedback as in
Reviews,
like testimonies and all that.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have it some on my Facebook, you know, and then I have some on my website, and then I have some in my group. I have it kind of spread out.
Where do I leave one?
Oh, you can leave one on my Facebook for the reviews. Yeah.
You did. We have a viewer, and you did a healing on me. It was amazing. I need to do that testimonial for you.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Another thing too is I always say, you know, because sometimes people can be instantaneously healed or something from somebody, but I for me, because I'm a doubting Thomas sometimes, and I was like, okay, that's good, but where's the follow up? Like you said, where's the follow up? Like 3 months after, how are they doing 3 months after? Because it would be. That's a true healer person there. So I do follow ups. I call them after so often, you know, to see how they're doing. And yeah, like this one girl, she was in a wheelchair for years and years and years, and she couldn't walk. And I did a session on her, and then she started walking again and wasn't not. And it's been 3 years now, and she's still walking.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so I have her testimony on there, and I keep on checking up on to see, because I want to know, you know, I don't want some people, you know what's really weird is that people come to me and they get some healing from me, and then I don't hear from them. And then all of a sudden they tell me like 5 months later or something, oh my God, when I had a session with you, I'm completely healed. You know what I mean? It's like, why didn't you tell me afterwards? Why didn't you tell me? Why did you make me wonder for 5 months? You know? So I was like, I tried to, you know, contact some, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if it works, you know? I mean, it'll work, but I'm just saying, you know, I wanted to make sure.
Tara is asking if you could put the link up for her to leave a review, please.
Can you put a link up for review? Would love to leave one. Are you guys going to be having those able for people to do that in our rooms over the different, you know, as a healer? Are we going to have that on the website?
Yeah, it's getting set up. Yeah.
So that would be really, really good. So, but I mean, I don't know if you want me to give her the link or not, but that's up to you.
Of course.
Okay.
Everywhere wherever she wants. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, good feedback.
So the review site is on my Facebook.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. Oh my God, and it's already been an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good you put the review on the Facebook, because that's where everyone will see it, really.
Right. But at the same time is that we
it'll
want
be on the website soon.
Yeah, on the website, that's going to be awesome to have, because then people will say, oh, okay, this person's true at what she does. She has a following. She has you know, I'm going to buy that package. Yeah, because this person is real, you know, so it's awesome to have that review. So
yeah, that's being worked on. All the reviews, that'll be up soon.
Yep. And then the picture thing too. So
yeah, that's going to be on soon. Oh no, that's done.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm excited to see what the commercial is going to be here soon.
Yeah, the commercial is nearly finished for the website.
Yeah, I'm excited. And okay, so before we end, if anybody wants to book me a session after this show, go to the onlinepsychics.live and you'll find my my face on there.
There's a link above the video stream to
And book me now, and I'll show up in the room, and then we could go from there. So purchase a reading, or purchase a healing session, or whatever that you feel that you need right now. So I'm available tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for your show. It was great.
Yes, it was. And thank you everybody for the birthday love.
Yeah.
And
yeah, sorry.
And then we'll see you Sunday. Or actually, yeah, so Sunday I'll be on again. And then don't forget, everybody, every Wednesday is a free card read for a lot of amazing psychics in the reading room, right? Every Wednesday.
Yes.
So
And Tara said thank you to you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Tara, so much for coming, and we'll give you the link so you can leave a review for me. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
but love and light to everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing out also the online psychics.live. That would be great.
Yeah.
And then don't forget the prize wheel. Subscribe for one free spin.
Yeah, and if you're watching YouTube, please subscribe. But but we will see you Sunday.
Yep, we'll see you Sunday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Right. Good night.